topic today is about abortion, and I bet you guys are gonna be asking yourself like, why am I the right person to talk about this topic? Well, the answer is simple because I've been close to people that already went through abortion, so I guess and I hope this makes me capable to talk about this topic. I'm gonna start by saying this. We all here have something in common. We are alive. So what makes us the right to choose if we want to have babies or not? Well, the only thing that differs us from the animals is that we think and we feel. But they don't really think like us, so they just like live by instinct, so that makes us different. Yeah. So I remember back home when I was like 14 or 15 around there, a good friend of mine called Dina, she got pregnant. And her mom came to my house crying, and you know, she was having a conversation with my mom that she doesn't think my friend is ready to be a mom, just because she was still in high school and she didn't have a job, and the mom also didn't have like that good education. So she decided to go home. My mom told her like, no, I think it's a better idea to let her have the kid, and then you can take care of the kid, since like she is still young too. But her mom was like, I'm not feeling it. I just wanna like get rid of the pregnancy, and so she went home and she gave her some traditional drink, and she started having like heart pain. So like you can go to the hospital like just being like, oh, I want my my kid to get an abortion or whatever, because that's the big no-no back home. So just in case it's an accident, or then they can just do it for you. So she took the drink, the traditional drink, and she started feeling like bad, suffocated, like she was about to die. So they took her to the hospital, and they do everything that they were supposed to do to get done with the pregnancy. And but she was like this close to die. And that really made me think about boys, and because we don't really have the topic, the sexual topic with our parents, because it's kind of like a taboo, talking about that kind of stuff. They just assume like you already know it and you know what to do, but for them it's like no sex before marriage, so you have to just, but you already know, like young people nowadays, we just do whatever. So years later, when I came here and I was texting her, and she was telling me that she got married and now they're trying to have a baby, but they really can't because what happened in the past. And they traveled to Spain, they went to China, I don't even know which country again, but it seems like she has this something bad, or in the hospital they did something, I don't know if it's just the gene that she took, or I don't know. So for me is that if you guys don't want to have an abortion, there's like anticonceptives and so many ways to prevent to get pregnant. You have like condom, you can just go to the hospital and ask about the many ways that you can prevent to get, I mean, you can still have sex, but that doesn't mean you can just, have stupid sex to say what, and then just get pregnant and be like, oh, I'm not ready to be a mom, so let me just go to the hospital and have an abortion, because some people like are crying to have kids and they really can, and you that God bless you with it, with a child, you just gonna be like, oh, just let me get an abortion and maybe next year I'm just gonna, try it again and be a mom, like, no. or having the kid and then decided to give it an adoption because your mom didn't do that, for you. But now, I mean, I'm really against abortion, but what if you got raped and then you don't want to have the baby? Well, that is a different situation, and I guess in that situation you really have the point of choose if you want to have the baby or having the baby and then give it to an adoption, or or not kill the baby, obviously. Or what if the case that you really want the baby, but then you go to the hospital and they tell you like your baby has a bad heart or something or something wrong with the baby, right? So do you want to keep going with the pregnancy and then have the baby and then start going through all these operations and wasting money when you can really like get rid of it and try again and have a baby? Well, I can't really comment on that because I've never been there and I don't really have, a situation that I can really say, okay, let me talk about it. So for me, it's up to you guys, like you and your husband or boyfriend, I'm not judging, to choose if you guys want to, continue with the pregnancy or not. But for me, I'm really against abortions because in my religion it's a big no-no, and also I went to a Catholic school and they already gave me like the talk about abortion and how it's bad. And we think like because it's only like 2 weeks, there is not really a baby, but that is just BS. Because I watch videos and I really see like how they're taking like out legs and the head, and sometimes they can just take out the baby and you can see the baby keeps moving. So for me, it's like try to just have protective sex so you don't really get pregnant and start thinking about abortion. And this is a little video that I have for you guys.
Oh no.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry.
Killing. Because they're basically killing the baby, even though it's still in the
Take a
mom.
second here.
Horrible. If you're given the gift of a baby, then you should treasure that gift.
A choice.
Necessary.
I guess I've always just been pro-life. I feel like when people think of pro-choice, they just think of the mom, the person. People just don't think about the life that's inside of you or the person that doesn't have a voice.
Choice. And it's a controversial choice, but ultimately everybody has their own reasons.
A right.
Choice.
Oh, scary.
Choice.
It's a choice, but that needs to be handled very carefully and not lightly.
Okay. I think everyone should cut the right.
Touchy topic. But
Okay. Do you guys have any questions?
I do know a woman actually that was raped. She was my chief in the Navy. She actually talked to me about her situation when I was sexually assaulted. And she kept her baby, but she bettered herself. She didn't live in the past or been in the past. Like me, I've been in the past. That's why I smoke a lot of marijuana, but no, I do, but her talking to me, it helped me out a lot because I felt like I ain't had nobody in my corner. I felt like I felt alone, you know what I mean? I felt humiliated, disgusted, hated myself, tried to kill myself, which is why I moved out of Chicago, moved down here. But talking to her story, it really kind of opened me up a lot more,
Have you been pregnant before?
No.
What,
Who is that baby?
the young lady who had it, she had a DNC she was given some liquid to cause her to have to go into labor. And what did the doctor say the reason why she can't have the baby? Was it because of that abortion, or was it because of what she took?
Yeah.
Because it's two different things that could have happened in that process. Was it because of the liquid she took that caused damage, or was it because of the abortion alone, because it tears the lining of the stomach when you
Yeah, it was because of both things. Like her mom took her to the hospital late,
Yeah.
and the nurses they really back home were really aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so when they see like a little kid having an abortion, they just like be mean to you, so you can
Right.
really learn from it.
Right.
So not to go back. And I guess
So they were mean.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Between the drink and the hospital, they already like messed up with
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Has she ever tried like in vitro or any other options, any other ways to have a baby?
I haven't talked to her since she told me about it, but
Because I know women who've had abortions and they have a hard time.
yeah,
Yeah.
Can I ask you?
that's money too. So
Yeah, it is money.
Mhm.
Yeah. Eventually, it's gonna cost you.
yeah,
Is she healthy?
yeah.
Has she talked to a doctor about her situation?
Yeah, she went to Spain, China to see if they can really help her to get pregnant, but we haven't had any, good news for her.
Maybe it's not her time.
Does it bother her? Does she ever talk about how doing that bothers her? Does she have
Yeah, and
nightmares?
sometimes like after she got an abortion, she was telling us like sometimes when she sleep, she really like hear like a baby
A
crying.
lot of people say that.
Yeah, and
Um,
also she like blame her mom.
Because she was young.
You
Yeah,
hated her
so
mom. Yeah.
Well, that's something to think about. You know, it's a lot of problems.
no questions.
You know something else? I also have a sister. She was sexually assaulted. She got pregnant by the guy. She ended up keeping her baby. The reason why she kept her baby because they told her when she was young that she might not be able to have no kids. And that little boy is her blessing.
Yeah.
Now, so like he's healthy, she's healthy, both of them fine.
Mhm.
But what she do is she go to counseling a lot. She take depression pills.
Yeah, see, that's the good thing about America. You guys can go,
Right.
to see someone and talk about it, but
Yeah.
back home we don't really
You don't have that.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
tell
like-
you though, cause I take depression pills. It's hard when you ain't got a support system. You
Yeah.
don't have nobody in your.
I don't even know how to survive back home because yeah, it's like a lot of
Because they frown on
Stress,
stuff
but-
that we
Yeah.
do.
yeah, talk about your pain or cry about it.
It's not
like-
okay.
You can't
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just
In certain cultures, they don't
Can't
believe in
cry about it a
psychologists
lot of
and stuff
times.
either, so that's not just,
So, yeah.
yeah.
Good job.